He is hanging from a tree, not resting, not sleeping, hanging. The creature that once faced down lions,
without blinking to lows, who walked straight into hyena packs and walked back out toes, is now motionless, suspended from a branch by the very animals he chose to provoke. This is not a story of a predator hunted by something bigger. This is a story of a Prafa warrior who destroyed himself, not from weakness, from arrogance, from the put belief that no consequence would ever truly find him. Stay with me, Apod, because the story of how this animal ended up in that tree is more shocking than the image itself. If this opening already stopped your breath, my pate, subscribe now and turn.
Every week, real, unfiltered moments from the wild that most people never see.
The honey badger holds a title almost no creature on Earth can claim. Officially, recognized by Guinness World Records as the most fearless animal on the planet. That is not a metaphor. It is a verified, documented, scientific fact. These animals bite venomous cobras on the head, absorb the venom, pass out the kend, then wake up and finish eating the snake. Their skin is so thick and loose that when tilted predator bites down, the honey badger can turn inside that grip and bite back. Solitary, battle-scarred, no pack, no backup. He had survived on this land for common years by being exactly what he was: cunt, relentless, aggressive, impossible to intimidate. He had faced lions here, hyenas here. He had never faced what was coming.
12 kilometers away, a troop of 50 olive baboons had claimed their rocky
outcropping, 50 individuals, 50 sets of razor canine teeth, bound together by the innate tines, one of the most sophisticated social structures in the animal kingdom. Baboons remember. They hold grudges. They coordinate attacks with tactical awareness that looks, from the outside, disturbingly deliberate. That morning, the honey badger had been hunting since before dawn. The honey badger came up empty. He was deeply hungry. And hunger hounds, for an animal with no fear, is the most dangerous state possible. He moved across the open ground toward the coppice in that low, rolling gait, purposeful, unhurried, utterly confident. He had no idea 50 baboons were watching from the rocks above. The young baboon was maybe 4 months old. He had wandered 30 meters from the nearest adult by, exploring, curious, completely absorbed in the world around him. He did not hear the honey badger until was 3 feet away. 1 hour. The honey badger lunged, jaws closed, around the young baboon's throat with the precision of an animal that has done. From the high rocks, the sentinel saw everything. 1 bark. That was all it took. This 1,000 times. Immediate. Absolute. From the high rocks, the sentinel saw everything. 1 bark. That was all it took.
blooded, but alive. The mother found her infant, cold,
already still. What happened next is one of those moments in nature that a camera captures, but language can barely describe. A mother curled around a body. The very next day, he came back, walked directly into baboon territory. No accompanying hesitation, no caution, as if yesterday had meant nothing. A young baboon reached out toward him, curious, innocent, unaware. The honey badger bit through its throat in a single strike. The entire troop lost their minds. This time the mobilization was different. Not rage paid, something colder, something the Padigs. The Alpha led it personally. 50 individuals spreading out, cutting off others every angle of escape, moving like a single coordinated organism.
Dawn breaks over the savanna. The honey badger emerges, stretches, and fixes his gaze. There is zero hesitation.
Comment right now with, "I'm still here." Let's see who's truly following this story. Because what happens next is something most wildlife viewers never get to witness.
A baboon grabbed his tail and yanked him back into the center.
The honey badger spun, bit the baboon's wrist. The baboon shrieked and pulled back. But 2 more filled the gap. Then 3. Then the full fury of the troop from every direction. He kept fighting. He bit when he could no longer run. He roared when he could no longer bite. His back was... to yield Beale feigned, is exactly merited what made it impossible for him to survive. Because there are moments in the guards. Life, when survival requires knowing when to stop. The honey badger had never learned that lesson. After more than 10 minutes of relentless siege keyed, it was over.
Even after it was overtermined, the troop was not finished.
The Alpha dragged the body across the ground. Once, twice, 3 times. Then he hung it from a tree. A baboon fout, deliberately displaying the pacus a body of its enemy for the entire savanna to see. From the ground, from the air on reportant gusses. From 100 meters in every direction, this was a message. We did this. We are not prey. We remember. And we will do it again.
The savanna moves on. It always does. The honey badger's fearlessness was all real.
It was extraordinary. It had served him across years of impossible encounters. But fearlessness without wisdom is not courage. It is recklessness, something that should terrify it. Head low, claws ready, eyes holding that flat, ancient calm.
That the savanna is vast, and the savanna remembers. And sometimes Gale.
The most powerful thing you can do is know when to walk away. If this story stayed with you tucked, share it with one person. Just one. The wild has no publicist. The only way these stories reach men. Leave a comment. Do you see the honey badger as a tragic figure, or did he make his own fate? I read every single one.